Let's talk about touching your bird. There is a common belief that you should never touch a bird anywhere other than its head, because if you do, bad things are going to happen. That is well-meaning advice, but it's not totally accurate. So let's talk about when it's right and when it's wrong. To be completely clear, yes, I don't think it's a good idea for you to repetitively stroke your bird, because that can send mixed signals, which ends in frustration, which can lead to behavioral problems such as screaming, biting, plucking, and a plethora of headaches. However, there's a difference between stroking your bird and touching your bird. One example that I would want to be able to touch my bird is I need to be able to do medical exams. I want to make it easier for the vet, easier for her, and something that I can do at home so I can potentially catch problems early. For example, lady is a hen. That means that one day she may have a problem with egg binding. So I want to be able to check and make sure that she's doing okay. Flippy bird. So, holding her on her back, I want to be able to look at her vent. I can see that there's no issues. I can feel that there's no issues. Another thing I can do is I can feel her breastbone. I want to be able to feel her keel to see if she's losing weight. I may also want to be able to see her wings. What if there's an injury one day? I don't want an already stressful injury becoming more stressful by the fact that I'm handling her in a way that makes her panic. Birds have been known to die of a heart attack at the vet office or at home from handling when they're not used to it. So while this won't hurt her once, sitting down and petting her repeatedly like she was a cat, that might send some issues. It's also worth noting that there are certain times of the year where this is going to be a more sensitive subject, and if you have a bird that has not reached maturity, then it cannot become frustrated in that way. Some species struggle with this more than others. For example, the large white cockatoos are very prone to prolapse and self-mutilation to the point where it is life-threatening. It's also worth mentioning that it's not just touching that can get birds frustrated. Sometimes just looking at them or speaking to them can get them excited. It's natural. It's what they were built for.